Hey y'all, this is your girl Tina Strange, and happy Sunday to all of you. Blessings, peace, happiness, and whatever day you're watching, may your day be filled with prosperity. So, y'all, your girl jumped on the Castor Oil bandwagon. Okay, yes, I know I'm late, and I know a lot of you have already been using castor oil for many, many years, and you're probably thinking, like, girl, where have you been? Well, obviously, I have not been around castor oil or the community that just, really live their life by castor oil. So I am here to let you all know that I am just jumping on the bandwagon and have been using it for a little over 30 days. I am about to start using my second bottle. Yay for me. And I have seen some good results so far. Um, Now, how I came to the community of castor oil. I don't know. I can't really tell you, but I guess one of the YouTubers that I follow may have been talking about it. I do follow a lot of YouTubers who talk about skincare and self-care and different fragrance and different types of body washes and all that. So maybe this is how castor oil popped up in my feed, but whatever. Once you Google or research a topic or a product, thereafter your timeline is going to be flooded with that product, just filled with ads. And so anyway, I've watched a lot of videos on the results of using castor oil. There have been some doctors and dermatologists who weighed in on the use of castor oil, the good and not so good. Of course, there's always going to be that select group of people who will be totally against a product for whatever reason. Now, speaking of dermatologists and doctors and all that, I do want to put a disclaimer out there. I am not a doctor. I am not giving you medical advice. I am not claiming that castor oil can cure any disease or illness you may be experiencing. And as a matter of fact, if you are under the care of a physician or a dermatologist, I do recommend that before you go and try this product, you consult with them first. And though this particular product that I'm using or brand that I am using claims to be organic and natural, well, we all know that there are some ingredients, whether they are natural or organic, our bodies can have a negative reaction to some of those ingredients. So, definitely before you go in and start slapping and bathing into this product, make sure you test a spot on your body to make sure that your body and this product agreed, are in alignment with one another, okay? So, yeah, before I go into various ways of what you or how you can use or castor oil, let's talk about the brands and some of the qualifications that you will want to look for in a brand. And this is the same ingredients or the same stipulations that a lot of the YouTubers, dermatologists, and doctors have recommended. Now there are so many type of brands out there. You definitely would want to find the one that works for you. The one that I use is called organic castor oil, and I don't even know who the brand maker is. I'll pop up a video here of what I use. And here are the is four main requirements that mainly everybody recommended. And one is make sure that it's extra virgin. Two, that is cold press. Three, that is hexane free. X HEXANE free. Hexane free. And then another qualification is make sure that it's in a dark glass bottle if possible. Now, depending on how frequent you use it, they don't really recommend using a plastic bottle because castor oil is pretty potent, and the ingredients or what's in it, it can break down the plastic. Now, I am not a doctor or anything, so I really can't give you all, I can't really talk about all the terminology and all the other things about the castor oil. Okay, so if you want to know more about the whys and all the intricate details, then you will need to do that research on your own. I just know that based on what everybody else says, make sure it's in a black or dark glass bottle. It's extra virgin, it's cold press, and hexane free. And so that's what I'm sticking to. I'm not going to deviate too much from that if that's what everybody else is claiming. So, now that we got that out the way, let's talk about how a lot of people have, or the ways that you can use, what you can use castor oil for. One, you can use it on your skin. Again, make sure before you just bathe in it, make sure you test the spot on your body to make sure you don't have some type of allergic reaction to it. Okay, so a lot of people have been using it as a on their face, and another use for it. I'm kind of going through this from the top of my head, okay? So I really don't have any notes. I should have written down some notes, and maybe I'll do a second one and I'll have better notes, and I will be able to speak to this product a lot more eloquently. But for now, I'm just going off the top of my head, okay? I'm kind of looking at my picture and then just thinking about the various ways that I'm using it and the purposes, okay? So in addition to using it as like a face moisturizer, and I'll go more into details. A lot of women have um just raved about how castor oil has thickened up their eyebrows, and they've been using it on their eyebrows and their eyelashes. Now, people had also talked about for dry eyes. I don't recommend putting this in your eyes. Do not say Tina said put it in your eyes. I am even skeptical about taking it orally, okay? Because my bottle said external use only, and I know that they probably said that. And while you may be able to take a teaspoon of it, some people just don't know how to do things in moderation. You give them an inch and they'll take a mile. So, again, I do not recommend you taking this orally unless the bottle or the brand allows for you to take it orally, or maybe your physician or doctor or whatever recommend it. But again, do not take it orally or do not put this in your eyes. Speaking of taking this orally, a lot of people use castor oil as a natural laxative. Again, some bottles may allow you to use it orally. But for those who do not ingest it, they will take apply a couple of drops in directly into their belly button, supposedly because it's connected to, like, all some your belly button or your navel button is connected to like your major organs or whatever. By applying this, it will hit those main organs that will help you to detoxify the body and release those, stimulate the bowels. Now, for me, I did try that, and unfortunately, my body just be holding on to some poop. I hate to be so graphic, but I have never ever had a normal or regular bowel movement. No matter how much I worked out, how great my diet was, how much water I drank. If I get a good bowel movement 1 or 2 days out that week, best believe I won't see it again. Like, it would be a struggle. But yeah, a lot of people or a lot of YouTubers claim they had great results as far as this being as a natural laxative. Let's move on to another benefit, a possible benefit of using castor oil, because the poop, I'm a little sensitive when it comes to that subject matter, and I get a little jealous of those who have a regular bowel movement. So, moving on, another benefit a lot of people claim to have gotten from using castor oil is like a pain and joint reliever. Supposedly, castor oil can relieve or reduce a lot of inflammation. Say if you're experiencing pain in your knees or pain in your feet or wherever, a headache. A lot of people will have claimed that when they have applied castor oil to those areas where they were experiencing a lot of pain, they did get some relief. Now, I haven't tried this as a pain reliever. I do apply it all over my feet because I do have some experiences with breaking out on the bottom of my feet. And so while I haven't had a breakout on the bottom of my feet um in quite some time, I still apply it on the bottom of my feet and put some socks on just to keep my feet moisturized and prevent them from cracking, because I do get a lot of cracking. Um, that is something we can talk about later on down the road. But yeah, a lot of people they were excited that, they were no longer suffering from joint pain. How exciting to hear, those benefits and results so far. You know, I was definitely excited once I heard about how castor oil could relieve pain. Now, for the sake of cutting this video short, I don't want it to go on and drag on, because you guys can do your research and find out some more benefits of using castor oil. But I kind of want to reiterate some of the results I've seen since I've used it, and talk about some of the other observations I've made. And then maybe I'll do a part 2, and I will have some notes where I can really touch on some points. So, one, I have been using this as a moisturizer for my face. Now, I've noticed that around my eyes, I do or did have was starting to get some dark circles around my eyes, maybe from a lack of sleep, stress, just life, okay? Well, I have noticed that the black circles around my eyes are a little lighter. I am not, I'm trying to steer away from using foundation and concealers. If I'm going out and I want to have that extra enhancement in my looks, then yes, I'll use some makeup, but I've kind of pulled back on using a lot of foundation and concealers in my face. I'm loving the way just using the castor oil and just my regular face moisturizer. I just have this glow. And then I know that once I do change my diet, start drinking more water, that glow would definitely, be brighter and my skin would be not a lot nicer. So there are other aids, but for the purpose of testing this product, I didn't want to do anything different as of the moment. Another result I've seen is, I think I've talked in the beginning how my eyelashes, not my eyelashes, but my eyebrows have thickened up some or gotten a little darker. So I'm not, having to use the eyeliner or a pencil to shade it in as much as I used to. I'm still keeping an eye on that, and I'm excited about that because, you know, um, I don't have anything against that, but I really don't want to get in that whole trend of drawing in my eyebrows. But I understand, like once they start fading out or falling out, as a woman, even a man, we still have to be in the workplace. We still have to go out in public, and we want to our appearance to be nice. So, um if I have to continue to shade them in and make them look nice, okay. But I am super excited to say that I am seeing a difference in my eyebrows since using the since using this product. Another thing I want to share, I got a really bad cut on my arm. And then, like I said, excuse me, I have been just bathing in this stuff. I know I told you guys to not do it, but I have been bathing in this castor oil. Like when I go to bed, I'm just slicked down, smelling good, and all that. Well, around January, the first part of January, I got cut really bad on my forearm. And this is before I started using castor oil. Well, I did apply the Vaseline to it, a bandage. But once I learned about the benefits of castor oil and how it can lighten scar tissue and all that, or reduce the size and appearance of it, I started to apply castor oil to that area. Now, I see a big difference in the appearance. It's fading out. I know it's probably fading out because now it's been over a month, but I can really tell that from other cuts that I've had on my body, and this one was pretty bad. And I could feel that it wanted to kind of bubble up, but it didn't. And the appearance is really, really light. It is fading out. So I will continue to use the castor oil. If nothing else, it's keeping that area moisturized. It is keeping it from keloid. That's what I wanted to say when I said bubbled up. But there is no keloid there. And I am really just babysitting that scar so that because I love to wear short sleeves and I don't want to have to cover up, and I definitely don't want to have to explain. And while I don't have to go all into details, I just really like to, my arms are already fat enough, okay? So to have extra attention to it or draw extra attention to it, I'm just don't need all that, okay? So anyway, I'm excited to report that the castor oil is helping me with reducing the appearance and the size of that scarring on my arm. And like I said, also another benefit, I believe it helps me to sleep a lot better at night. I'm staying asleep a lot longer. I'm not waking up all times of the night, tossing and turning. And trust me, I go to bed with a lot on my mind. And those nights when I don't use the castor oil, yeah, I'm up several times thinking about whatever I am going through. So I definitely would like to say that castor oil is a natural sleep aid. And let's see, what else have I noticed? I just feel good overall. My body just feel really moisturized. I don't feel dry, with the colder temperatures. I'm usually ashy and itchy, and so I'm not using a lot of lotion as regular as I used to. So there are so many benefits to using castor oil, and I have seen some results. I won't. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know if you are using or have been using castor oil and experienced some great results, or maybe you have used it or tried it and the results weren't so positive. Let me know. I want to hear how you're using it or have used it, and what brand are you using it. So I am going to end this video here, and like I said, I may do a part 2. If you guys want me to do a part 2, I will be happy to do it. Again, like I said, I will also have some notes next time. That way the video's a little more fluent. But yeah, I'm excited and I hope you guys are too. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, and don't forget to subscribe, like the video, please like it, and then comment. This would definitely help me, and then maybe you can let me know what other topic you would like for me to research and talk about. Okay, have a good one. Thank you.